Hello, church, and welcome to the Midweek Pastor's Update for Thursday, March 4th, 2021. All right, a couple things to start with. First, can't thank you enough for the generosity that continues to overflow. I know people are just wanting to do something these days, whether it's giving money or giving supplies, and you are just stepping up to the plate in ways that I'm just so appreciative of. So recently I've been asking for donations to support homeless ministries, and we're partnering with Auburn Presbyterian Church and been collecting all sorts of warm stuff, blankets, sleeping bags, tarps, those kind of things, socks, and just want to thank specifically Iris Grissom, who knit 14 caps, so many other folks, Derek Cash, the Williams, just so many other people that have just left so many wonderful items. I've made 3 trips over there, and their drive is going until March 7th, so this weekend. But it won't stop. If you have stuff that you want to donate, please continue to do so. And if you need a refresher on the list, go back to last week's Midweek Pastor's Update. That's February 25th. I believe that was last Thursday. But you'll see the specific list there, and you can just kind of bring that over to the church, and I'll just keep delivering it. But thank you to all of those who have supported this so generously once again. And speaking of generosity, next week, so that's March 14th, is our special UCC collection for 1 great hour of sharing. Now, what that is a collection that goes to support people who are in crisis, whether it's humanitarian or natural disaster or war, those kind of efforts. And it's international. It's an international fund. And it also goes to support those who are serving in the capacity of working with the UCC as mission workers, missionaries around the world. So it goes to support a number of things, but with an international focus on those in crisis and in need because of various things that happen outside of their control. So if you are able to continue this spirit of generosity that you have just been embodying, I would encourage you to make an offering. The way we like to do it, if you're going to make a check, is to make a check out to the First Congregational Church of Auburn, but in the memo put 1 great hour of sharing or OGHS, and it'll get to where it needs to go. So thank you for all of that. I'm sitting in my backyard today, and it's like beautiful, 65 again. And I kind of can't believe that on Saturday we're supposed to get a frozen mix. But here, this is March, right? This is the best winter. I tell you, growing up in New England, with February, March, April just being socked in, and a warm day is 30, that kind of thing. This just feels so good. So I hope wherever you are watching this, that you've been able to avail yourself of some good weather, whether that means the good weather of getting up to the snow or getting outside in the cold, but just good enough to get outside and breathe the fresh air. Of course, if you're down this way, near where we are, then you know how beautiful it has been. So I hope you've been able to get out and enjoy it. So I mentioned last week during last week's worship service that we're coming up to the 1-year anniversary of our going to virtual services only. And speaking of that, we're getting close, friends. I know a lot of people are asking me, when are we going to meet again? And basically, once it goes red, once we get bumped from purple tier to red tier, that's when we'll really seriously look again at and look at weather and all that, but look at meeting outside, doing our outdoor worship services on Sunday. So it's coming, okay? But for now, it's not yet happening. But where was I? So I lost my train of thought. I'm going to get back to it. I'm not going to stop this. I'm not going to stop the video. One other thing by way of announcement. Oh, I remembered what I was going to say. But another announcement that I almost forgot is those radio shows that we did that were so popular in the fall. We're doing some more. We're doing some more this spring. And the first one is Saturday, March 27th. I think that's the right date. Last Saturday in March. Okay. I'm banking. Yeah, it's got to be the 27th. So it'll be Saturdays, 6 p.m., and it'll go till generally about 8 outside. There'll be a variety of these radio shows. It's free. Just come, bring beverage of choice, bring some snacks or dinner, bring your chairs. We'll be distanced again, but it was great entertainment. It's going to be some comedy, some drama, suspense, all of it. Classic radio shows. So those will be, will be 4 nights. We'll be doing them, and I'll be posting a schedule in the near future that you can get through the church website. But March 27th is the first weekend of it, the first Saturday. So put it on your calendar. Okay, so we're coming up to 1 year of virtual services, and in commemoration of that and of the roughly 520,000 lives that have been lost, I want to do a special prayer recognition. And what I'd like is for any of you to submit what your prayer request would be related to what the journey has been for you over this last year, or just for this community, or for the world, or for your family, but just a prayer. So you could just write one line. One line is all I'm asking from multiple people, as many as possible. So just say something like, for all of those who have lost loved ones. Okay, that's a simple prayer. Or maybe for all of those who are dealing with the ongoing struggle after having COVID, or something like that. For those that have discovered what's most important in life. For those that have reconnected with family and friends. You see where I'm going? It's to offer a chance for your voice to be heard in a submitted one-line prayer. You could send it to me, or actually send it to the church office email. Email this one-liner. It's probably the easiest way. And we'll just incorporate it into a prayer for next week on the 14th, because that was the first year, or the first service 1 year prior. It's amazing. So that's what I'm asking for. Create a one-line prayer, something you would like to be lifted up, and I'll incorporate it into that commemoration, that recognition, that solemn moment that I will include in next week's service. Well, friends, I hope this I hope this is clear. Sometimes when I set myself up to share all this, I hope I didn't put it out there in too much of a confusing way. But the beauty of video is that you can rewind and you can go back and watch it again. So here we are. Well, until we talk again, until our paths cross, may you, each one of you, be held in the peace and in the love of Christ. Amen.